and gentlemen, you are now tuned into the hottest podcast on the internet, All Raw Opinions. Come on. Norma, I see you. Rollo. All Raw Opinions. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Welcome back to Raw Opinions, episode 2.
Episode 2, Norma.
Fuck, we made it.
We made it. We going big now. This is number 2.
Yeah, we did number 2.
Hey, you
We're
know,
excited.
I'll tell you what though. Episode 1. I mean, I think we did okay. What do you think?
You know what? I think so. I think the audience and the people that are there out there to support us are gonna get to know us a little bit.
Right.
Maybe a little too much, but they're gonna get to know us a little bit. So I'm excited about that.
Let us know in the comments if you guys got a good feeling after the episode 1. Again, we're going through some growing pains, but we're like I said, stay on the journey with us because we're gonna be going up and up and up.
Exactly.
You'll see us evolve.
Yeah, you guys are gonna actually get to know us as episodes go around.
Right.
Or come along, I should say. And you're going to get to know our personalities and how we think and how we are. We're totally different. You're freaking Leo. I'm a Taurus.
Ugh.
You Leo. Don't even look at me like
Where my lion's at.
Hey, you know what? I'm a sage's ass. Let me tell you. I'm a sage his ass.
That's funny because what is up with the sage though? Like,
you know what? You have to sage yourself.
but where does it come from? Like, how does the smoke in the air? What does it do? Clean the air?
No, I just know. Look,
You just know that it says like,
I just know
sage.
it takes all the bad energy, all the negativity, and gives me peace. As long as I know it's giving me peace and taking all the negativity away and giving me my little safe space, that's all I care about.
right.
And let me tell you, you know that I saged this place before
that's
we
good.
came on. Our studio is saged.
Okay,
And it's going to be saged every time we start a podcast.
good.
Why? Because it has to be clean energy.
Yes.
We ain't doing this negativity.
Nah, we ain't down
We
for
ain't
that.
about negativity, so don't leave negative comments. Because
Yeah.
remember, it's our opinion, and you're entitled to yours.
Remember that.
Yes, remember that.
So this next episode,
Yeah, I don't know why it's episode 2, but I think it's important because you know what? It's so common out there right now at our age.
tell them what it is, Norma. And you had to pick this one.
Well, I think so because you know what? People are going through it big time. You're
Going through what?
it.
Going through what?
Okay.
Just put it out there. Going through what?
Dating and being single after 35, 40. That 35, 40 is hard. I went through it.
Right.
You went through. You're going through it, right?
Yeah. See, this is an
Wait,
episode.
wait.
This was an episode.
Wait, why did you? Why did you chuckle?
Because it's everybody who knows me is probably laughing with us right now because I've had a crazy time with relationships.
Yeah.
Let's be real. But everybody knows this is the episode I'm not gonna lie. I was a little bit nervous because I agreed to be on this podcast and I agreed to be an open book and I agreed to be truthful.
It is what it is. You know what? If people don't like you for who you are and what you've done, it is. You know what? Fuck it. They have someone. If there's someone's gonna be with you, they're gonna love you for who you are and what your past is and whatever it is. Like me and him, my boyfriend. He's had his past. I have mine. It is what it is. But we love each other, and our love is strong.
I will tell you this though, Queen Chola and King Chola, you guys are perfect. Like I said, if you guys ever get married, I know your wedding song is gonna be Zapp and Roger. I already know it. I already know it.
You're too much. You know
More
what?
bounce to the house.
Wow.
And I won't be there. No, I'm just playing with
Look,
you.
but in the serious note, everybody's been through hell. Like when I was dating after my divorce, all that later on, it was hard.
Right.
It was fucking hard. I remember one guy. I remember we were out somewhere, with a bunch of my girlfriends. We were at a club. I don't remember what. And I'm thinking, okay, I don't know if my mentality was old school, like, oh, the guy's going to be respectful.
Right.
No, the first thing he said was, do you want to fuck? I was like, what the? Yes.
Oh, damn. Spit a little game first.
Yeah.
You know,
I was
you gotta,
like,
I
and
mean,
I got scared a little. I was like, what the fuck? Is
scared.
this what it is after 35, 40, like to date? First thing he fucking came out of his mouth was, do you want to fuck? I'm like, oh, no. I fucking walked away. I was like, fuck no.
That's ballsy.
That was like his pickup line.
That's not good. Now, wait, was he older or younger?
I
well, you were a lot younger then too,
I didn't get to conversate because the first thing that came out of his mouth, "Do you want to fuck?" I was like, "Oh, I gotta go."
If someone talked to my daughter like that, I would not like it.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
I was like, "I'm done." Like,
Right.
It was hard. It was hard because you thought, "Man, where's like where they open the doors, wine you and dine you?"
Yeah, you want to be courted.
I'm a hopeless romantic. I love all that.
You want a gentleman.
Yeah.
You can still, fellas out there, you need to listen to this shit. You can still be a gentleman and still get what you want. Am I right or am I wrong?
So you're talking about the poo nanny. You can still get it and be a gentleman?
I'm
being real.
Am I right or am I wrong? Because
so you're saying if you're a gentleman throughout the night and you treat her good, she's gonna give it up?
I'm okay. I'm not.
I'm asking a question.
No. I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna answer truthfully. I'm not a woman, but
Okay.
I will say this: if you treat a woman good throughout the night, you're a
Okay.
gentleman. Open doors, pay for the dinner. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Of course, if you know her, a couple dates. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm not saying the first night. Maybe
Okay.
that does happen sometimes.
Okay.
But I do think there's something said for a man who can do a woman right with gentleman-like gestures.
Absolutely. Yeah,
And if the woman likes the man and they're both mature adults,
right.
and she gives it up to him, why not?
Would you still respect a woman that gives it up on the first date?
Okay, at this age,
Yeah.
okay,
I'm just saying, I'm old school. I'm
No.
asking you a question. Would you still would you still respect her if she gave it up
Right.
on the first date?
I will say it's circumstantial. Let me tell you why.
Oh
Let me
my God,
tell
you're
you
such
why
a
I think
Leo.
it's
You're- You overanalyze everything.
No, let me tell you why it's circumstantial.
Why?
Now, because
It's either a yes or fucking no.
okay.
Think about it. You meet her, you fuck her, and
So
then
you're
you're
saying
like,
I
what
never
would you
met.
think?
You're saying I never met this girl at all ever.
No, and you meet her that
Or did
night.
I know her a little bit?
No, you're like, fuck, she's fine. You guys you hit it off that night. You go home, you take her to your place, and you fuck her. You guys are fucked. The sex was good.
Right.
And you're thinking, fuck, you're at an age where you want to settle down, right? You're like,
Right.
not settle down, but like have something good with someone, right?
Right.
Would you still call her and respect her and see her in that perspective? Or would
Okay, God's honest truth. There would be a little red flag in my head. Yes, you're right. You're right.
Okay.
But
But if she gave it up days later or maybe 2 weeks later, would you respect her more?
a little bit.
Okay.
Right.
So when do you think is the right time for them to give it up being single between 35 and 40 and you meet someone? If she gave it up a month later, would you respect her 100% or you still have that doubt?
Again, it's circumstantial, but
Oh
I'm not
my
trying to dance around. I know
God.
it you know why? Because look, you could tell when a girl has been who is just, let's be real. Don't act like women aren't, they're out to get theirs too sometimes.
If they're just out to get it and they fuck you the first night, it's
Well,
'cause
that's
they,
what we
ain't
got-
they ain't looking for something serious.
Right,
They
but
just wanna fuck
that's what we
because
gotta
that's what
determine,
they want.
though.
They got needs. We got needs like you guys got needs.
Right. No, I get that. But what I'm saying, that's what we are determine.
You're overanalyzing the shit.
No. We have to overanalyze, because if a man does that, and we have to analyze it to make sure that, what if this girl is just out for hers right now in her own mature woman way? I want to go out and get mine.
Yeah.
If we can sense that, then sure, we'll help you guys out. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. So if you sense it and you know that she maybe she brings it up to you before and says, you know what, I don't want a serious relationship, but I'm down to
It's
do
on
it."
and cracking.
Okay, it's on and
It's
cracking.
on and cracking.
If she's woman enough and she's mature enough to
It
tell
is
you, you know
on
what,
and
I don't want a
cracking.
relationship, but I just want to fuck, and she's gonna tell you just want to do it, you know, whatever, and she tells you straight out, you're like, fuck, okay, I'm not
Perfect.
gonna expect a fucking relationship out of this,
Perfect.
but I'm a fucker, right?
Right.
And you're good.
If at that point, even though I'm a man of who
You respect women.
yeah,
Yes,
I
you
respect
do,
women.
100%.
I respect women. I
give you
believe
that
in
'cause
marriage.
You're a good man. Yes.
I believe. Thank you so much. I believe in marriage. I believe in that whole partner thing.
Yes. Yes.
But I also believe if you're single singer,
Singer.
there goes the. It's this stuff. You guys be, yeah. Don't
First
come to
of
this
all-
podcast because they get you drunk.
That's okay. We have a bar full of drinks, but look,
And we were drinking before this episode. So, anyways, go ahead.
honestly, if he is single, he's a good man. Just wanted to bring you that single out there. Put in
Yeah.
the
No,
comments if you're interested. But putting you out there like
You-
a hoe.
all right. Great. Who knows? Let's see what happens in my
I'm hoeing
DMs.
you out
Yeah. Dude, we'll see
I'm
that.
sorry, I had to do that.
I like look 3 days later. I'm like, oh, I got some, and all of a sudden the DM's like crickets, crick. No. But back to what you were saying.
Yeah.
This is uncut. Seriously, this is why we call it. Anyway, yeah. But this episode's about dating over 40, right?
Yes, it's fucking
Or 35,
sucks.
40.
Okay, we're not gonna talk about fucking anymore. We're gonna talk about
All I'm saying, let me end at this.
how hard it is.
If I know a woman, like you gave the scenario of if they're out to get theirs, hey, I will respectfully join into her requests.
Yeah.
And help her out.
Let me see your cup.
Oh shit.
We're
Is
just
what we
gonna
do?
take a couple shots.
Uh-oh. Híjole chingada. See, I know Spanish.
Just a little bit. Little cheers with Casamigos. Cheers.
See, because you know why you're doing this, Norma? Because you know that this is a sensitive subject with me.
Yes.
You don't wait for me? See?
No, I don't wait when it's
But you know what? Women first. There you go.
There you go.
Salute.
Salute. There you go. God damn. Say it.
Shit. Last time I had tequila, man, I think I ran around naked a couple times.
No, that's another story. You told us off. You told me and King Cholo off. That's another episode.
Yeah. But anyways, back to
Okay.
the dating over 40 and the girls who whatever. I'll tell you this. If a woman came to me and said, I just want to have some fun,
Yeah.
you know what? Hey, if I'm okay with that, sure, why not? You know?
But where are you now? Like what I'm saying, do you find it hard to date after 40? Because I did. I mean, I don't know
Right.
what you experienced, but did you feel like I'm getting at it? Like after you turned 40, did you feel like you were at an age where, you know what, I want to meet someone and I want to settle down. Maybe there's a future. Did you ever feel like I'm getting at that age where I want that?
Right.
Will I find that?
Well, I'll tell you this. I was raised to be a family man.
Yeah.
I really was. Just like I believe you were too.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of my friends and growing up in the 90s,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
we were all family. We were raised to have family. We were
family
raised
oriented
Yeah.
kids, the whole 9-yard family parties.
Yeah, that was our
engagements, all
era.
that. Yeah.
You know, we were, just, have your fun, grow up and do whatever, but
right.
the essence of our generation was to grow up and have a
Right.
family.
Absolutely.
Now, I did try that, and no disrespect to my ex-girlfriends who are
Right.
watching this. I've had a couple, and you
Right.
know what? Back in those days, I was growing up. We're all trying to figure out life, And looking back now on my ex-girlfriends and the part
I like how you say ex-girlfriends.
because there's plural.
Go
That
on.
means there's more than one.
Yeah.
Well, at this age, I mean,
you're still
shit.
not that. You're still young. You're not that far from 40. Go
Yeah.
on.
Thank you.
Sorry.
This is a good episode. Our second one, and we're already into it. Shit. No, basically growing up doing that thing, going through, I had a child young,
Yeah.
and with my daughter's mom, she's married now, happily married, good
Yeah.
husband, all that stuff. But now, fast forward,
Yeah.
I've had a couple girlfriends that didn't work out.
But did you find
And-
potential in them, as in settling down?
Oh, I always find potential. That's the weird thing. I always find potential in the beginning.
Right.
But that's what I fall in love with is the potential.
Yeah.
You know what? This person has potential. Let's
Right.
do it. But that's what I learned. Fuck the potential.
Right.
let's really see what's going on.
Right.
Because every girlfriend, and look, this is not no dig on them because
Yeah.
I
I think it takes two.
does
But you know
take
what?
two.
I feel that there may be more part on theirs.
well,
Or do you think
there's
it's
there's my side of the story and there's
their
their
story,
side.
and then no, I always say there's their story, your story, and the truth.
There's three sides.
Absolutely.
You
But
know
you
what?
know what? I don't blame you because you get to an age, you already have a child.
Mhm.
You're single, but
Right.
you've been through fucking doing your time, being a playboy, doing your rap
Right.
music, as we spoke on episode 1.
Well, the rap music was great. I ain't gonna lie.
And
I
we
was
ain't done.
I was
We're not done.
I was
You're not
purposely
done.
single on that.
No, yeah, well, with all those chonies and bras thrown at you in the concerts, but yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, you've been through all that. You're at a point in your life. Do you feel like you're at a point in your life where you want to have fun still? Yeah, and be that single life, but you also want to settle and be
Yes.
that chill where
Yes.
Netflix and chill, but it's
Oh, I'm
Netflix,
totally about
but
that
it's
now.
Netflix and coochie coochie. It ain't no Netflix and chill.
Fucking Norma.
Because you know what it is. People just won't say it's Netflix and have some fucking sex. Like,
Yeah.
fuck.
You are an open book. You are.
Well, it's true.
Ladies, this is your woman right here because she is there for you guys. She loves to talk.
Let's go.
No filter. But she is also a very cool woman, man. You always been.
Thank you.
You have no filter, but you always will tell it like it is.
I would tell you, and we've been there to support you 100%, me and King Cholo.
Yeah. No, you guys have.
But going back into the women.
Okay.
Because I know you're.
See, she love this is. I thought this was supposed to be.
No, because
I'm gonna get you too, though. We're gonna talk about you too. But go ahead.
What?
Go ahead.
Yes, that's fine. But
Go
you
ahead.
know what? I was telling
cool.
you
It's
my
all good.
experience. It fucking sucked. Do you know why? Because when I was dating between 35 and 40, I wasn't just dating by myself. I had to think about 2 kids I brought along.
Right.
So it wasn't me by myself.
Right.
I was like, fuck.
Right.
I was like, all right. Because I always had to think, man, whoever I meet's going to have kids.
Right.
Everybody. If you didn't have kids, I was going to be like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Right.
Let's go to a psychiatrist. Let's go to therapy. Something's wrong with you if you don't have kids at our age, 35 to 40. I'm sorry.
Right.
Right?
So you think that if someone doesn't have kids at that age, is there a red flag?
Fuck yeah. I'm sorry. If no one's going to admit it, I'm going to fucking admit it. Something's wrong. There is something wrong.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. After my daughter, I made sure I had no more kids after that until I met the right one.
But you know what? You had a daughter already. You had a child. You were able to raise a baby to a toddler, to a child, to a teenager. You had someone already.
Right.
You were a father. You know what I mean? There's just people that I'm like, okay, you don't have a child. Why didn't you ever get married? There's questionable red flags, right?
I would think it's more of a red flag for a woman not to have children than a guy not to have children
It
later
was
on.
to me a guy. I'm like, okay, you might not.
Actually,
be
let me
fertile.
rephrase that. Yeah, because guys are more reckless at a young age.
Yeah, hello. They stick their penis in every fucking warm fucking pussy there is. Come on, their hormones are everywhere. Come on.
Hey, but it also takes a woman to let us do that.
Well, yeah,
it's not just on our
that's why
own.
I was asking you about the women. Like, do they want something serious or they want to fuck, right? But
Right.
anyway, going back, I was coming into this with 2 kids. I was like, fuck, this is hard.
Yeah. And as a mom, you should.
Yeah, because I have
should
to feel
be like,
protected.
I have kids.
I have 2 kids I have to protect. I have to make sure that if I'm going to get a relationship, I don't come alone. I come with 2 kids.
Right.
Right? And I'm like, fuck, am I going to meet the right man that's going to love me and love my kids?
Right.
Because if they don't love my kids,
Then
then
I'm
you
not
don't
fucking
love
with
me,
them.
right?
Yeah.
So I had to make sure that I met someone that's going to love me and my kids as well. And if they had kids, I was going to love them with their kid.
Right. Right.
And it was going to be a fucking roller coaster because you were going to blend a family.
Right.
No matter what, you were going to blend a family.
Right.
And so that was really hard for me.
Yeah.
It was hard.
Yeah. No.
And I did. I have a blended family. Has it been easy? Fuck no.
Right.
But I love it. Why? Because you become a family.
Right. You become a unit.
And you become a unit. But at the end of the day, I don't regret anything.
Right.
Because obviously God put me here to do this.
No, nothing's easy though.
Fuck no.
Let's say it's all roses and fucking, because I've had blended families too, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. You have.
Yeah, I have. My daughter was a lot older than the other children that came into my family, you know, but still, it's still a factor, you know?
It
and
is,
I can imagine I can only imagine, because again, I have no brothers. I have nothing but women in my family, to be very honest.
Yeah.
You know, and so I was raised a little bit more with the feminine outlook.
Right.
Let me explain that.
That's why you're patient.
I do.
I think you're patient with
that
your
might be
sisters.
arguable with some of you.
Well, I mean,
But-
you know how to like deal with women. You're
Right.
not an asshole. You're not. And I'm gonna tell everybody he's a good man.
Thank you.
Because you are a good man and you're not an asshole. Like you know how to be around your sisters, you
Right.
know? Your mom was amazing, rest her soul.
Yeah, thank you so much.
But you got a lot of that, I think, from your mom.
Right. Oh, my mom was an open book.
Yeah.
Like we would talk about relationships all the time, and she'd be honest. Like she would have came on this podcast. I guarantee you.
I know, but the way you are, like you're a good man. You
Right.
could just see it. You know what I mean? You're not those assholes. You know that are fucking jerks to women. You're
Right.
not. You know.
But I will say this though: even though you could be a good man, you could be a very patient man. Not just a man, but everybody has their breaking point where they just say,
Everybody has a little bit of asshole in
"I
it.
had enough." You know?
Oh yeah.
This is bullshit. You know? So back on the topic about dating over 29.
40. Yeah.
But we're on the topic. I get it. But you know, you are lucky to have a good person in your life, you know,
Yeah.
and,
Yeah,
vice versa. Vice versa.
Oh
it's
yeah.
a team
He
effort.
won the lottery. King
He
Cholo
did.
won the lottery.
King Cholo won the lottery.
Even though he says that to me. But yeah, you know what? I found an amazing man. And I'm going to tell you, I think it was a perfect timing because if I would have met him any other time, would it not work like he says, you know?
Right.
We'll get into that later, but
I think my situation, so dating over, an older age, or no, I'll say what a nice ripe age. Yeah,
the ripe age.
It has been tough because, you can relate to this. I will meet a female, and they've been through the ringer. No fault of theirs. And I'm sure there's people watching this and can relate, women, men.
Yeah.
We've all had some issues.
Fucked up issues.
But when you finally get rid of those issues and you're out there dating, you are no fault of anybody, but you're damaged goods.
Yeah.
I'll be very honest.
And a lot of things are triggering for them in a relationship.
Yes.
And then not just that, once you take anything from 35, 40, I think even earlier, but let's say 35, 40, you're already like molded into your ways. Right. Right?
Well, I live alone and
you're a bachelor.
Yeah, and I'm in my ways. I have my certain ways of doing things. Yeah. But I do know if I meet somebody, I do got to get rid of those I got to
get rid of them. You got to get kind
of compromise. Yeah, tweak them a little bit.
I had to tweak them with King Cholo.
Yeah.
It was a little harder, but you had to blend your ways together. Right. He has his way. He still has his ways, and I respect him to a point where I'm like, he needs his alone time. I give him his alone time on his days off, or I kind of go to my alone time, and then we'll kind of unite after.
Both you guys, are both people in a situation like that. They all need their little alone time to decompress.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
How did you feel about coming in with 2 children as a woman?
You know what?
Is this person going to treat me good? Is he going to treat my kids good? Is he going to disrespect me for my kid? I mean, if I was a woman, that's what I would be thinking.
You know what? I'm going to tell you right
now. It's a scary thing a little bit.
It fucking is. But you know what? Right away, I knew he had a big heart. Right. And I knew it from the day one.
Yeah. And King Cholo's the man, though. I got to say that. He's the man.
Yeah, he is. And don't make me blush right now, but he is. And since day one, I knew he was the man.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. And now now that I'm older, now I know what love is. Right. I think I didn't know back in the day when I not felt that I needed to have a baby and be married. I think that was something that was a tradition that, you have a child, you're going to pregnant, you got to get married, you got to live the traditional life. Right. I didn't know any better.
Right.
I didn't know what love was. I didn't know what marriage was. Now I know. Now I know that love is.
Do you think experience made you realize what real love is?
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. I think people use love too loosely. I think I love you. Fuck.
Nah, you're right. You're right.
They do.
I'm guilty of that too, though.
Yeah.
I'm very guilty of that.
Yeah, and you know what? I didn't tell King Cholo I loved him until 2 years later.
Okay.
And I think I was holding back because I didn't want to get hurt because of my divorce and because a lot of triggers, Right. But because I knew that I was like, fuck, what is this?
Right.
Because it was love.
Love.
So I knew that.
You know when it's really love.
Fuck
you will know.
And that really feels good. Know. Yeah. So I finally felt, wow, this is love.
Right. Right.
So that's what I'm saying. I think you might have felt it, but then sometimes people use it loosely just to say it, and then they gain the love later.
You know what? I'll be honest. Like,
do you feel that? But I'm saying, like, do you realize that people do that? Like, I realized a lot of people. How do you feel about that? That people feel that they use "I love you" so loosely.
Yeah. I mean, I do. I really feel like it is. But I got to be honest, though. I'm kind of guilty of that, too, because I love you. I love King Cholo. Like,
but we've known each other forever.
People,
See, I love you because you're my family.
Right.
You're like my brother. So it's not like, you know what I mean? That's real love. But I'm talking about, like, people you met and you're, like, friends with them. Oh, I fucking love you. Like, or I really do love you. I care for you. No, bitch, you haven't been around for my hard times. Like, I'm sorry.
I'll be honest, though. It's just hard. It's circumstantial. Like, it's, with every different person. But I'll be honest, every girl that I said you're my girlfriend, I did love. I'll be honest. Yeah. Regardless if I thought they treated me bad or whatever, I loved with all my heart and whatever I could do, to make that work.
Because you know what? You really wanted it. And
it
sucks that
for sure.
Maybe the other person didn't want it as much as you wanted it.
It's and this is what I got to bring up. This is a good point. And I'm glad we're on this topic right now. Now I'm happy about it.
All of a sudden he's happy.
It's weird because, again, I grew up around women who are very strong women, very women who know what they want, women who are very family driven, I guess,
Right.
you know, roles of a woman, roles of a man, you know, the traditional roles, but of course still 50-50.
Right.
No one's above another.
Right.
So when I met a woman, you know, I meet these girls that were my girlfriends. They weren't on that traditional type mind thought that I felt.
Oh,
But
and because you grew around it,
so
your
I
whole
thought,
life.
yeah. So
you're
I'm thinking
what
like,
the fuck?
so I'm thinking every woman's like that because I had
No.
such a good example of what a woman is
Yeah.
from my mother, my older sister, my
Your
younger sister,
tias,
my tias,
everybody,
all of them,
yeah.
all my
Your girl
sisters,
cousins, yeah.
all of them.
Because all your tias are like that.
Oh, they are.
I love
Yeah.
your tias.
Thank you.
Shout out to all the tias up in Whittier.
Hey!
Yes,
Yeah.
all your tias
Those
are
are
like
queen,
that.
queen cholas.
Oh, you know what? We gotta have the tias on here.
They would come on too.
I love the tias.
You
Give
gotta-
shout out to
you
the
gotta have
tias.
tequila, but-
we got tequilas to the tias.
But
yes.
it's so my role models and women that I looked up
Yes.
to were very strong like that.
Oh,
very,
yeah, absolutely.
Very,
I
very
see it.
like
Yeah.
we got the family, and that was the essence of a woman and a
Yeah.
man to take care of things. So when I met these girls, and again, I don't mean to put them in a bad light,
I know, but you compared them because that's all you knew.
right? And they could have been.
Yeah.
Now that I know that I'm older, they just either weren't raised that way, or we had different types of views of what a relationship should be and what role should be a man role and a
Yeah.
woman role. And you know, I don't know. My side of the story, like, you know, I don't know. I feel like they just shouldn't have been with me. If you weren't fucking ready, don't fuck with me then, because I'm a real fucking.
I know
I'm on it.
you're very verbal and,
Yes.
and you speak what you need and what you, I mean, because that's one thing, you don't shut the fuck up.
Fuck no.
You always talk shit, not just
Yeah.
talk shit, but you speak with your mind. You know, you speak, and I think
Right.
that I'm sure you were very verbal about your
Yeah.
needs, expressions, and everything.
And I will say this: what did throw me off too about some of my situations, you know, I've dated women with kids,
Oh yeah, absolutely, you have.
and
And you know what? That never bothered you
no, never.
ever. You were
Never.
like, "Cool, she has kids." I'm like, "Oh, cool,"
Yeah,
because
never.
it never bothered me either. Because
Because I have a child.
yeah,
know?
not just that. We've
And-
all
well, she's
supported. We've
older
always
now,
been there
but-
to support you,
Right,
right?
for sure.
And every time you told she had kids, we were just be like, "Oh, cool." Anyway, so what does she do? Like, because
Right.
we're like, "Cool, no big deal."
Right.
We never be like, "Oh my gosh, she has kids. What the fuck?"
Right.
Everybody has fucking kids.
Exactly.
nowadays.
But I would think, see, this is where the raw opinions start, so I don't want to get attacked in the comments.
Yeah.
And hopefully you can help me explain this, but I would think that as long as I'm being the best friend to the kids, you know,
Oh,
and a
yeah.
provider to kids that aren't mine,
Right.
I would think that's what a woman would want.
Yeah, you're not there to replace their
But
dad
that's
or their
in my
daddy.
situations,
Yeah.
it's never fucking happened. I don't get it, and I don't know why, and I don't even fucking care anymore.
You know what?
But I do forgive and forget. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? It's all good.
You know what? You've always been a good man. Again, you're not there to replace their dad.
Right.
Like,
Of course
King
not.
Cholo
I
was
never
always
would.
fucking.
I never would.
You know what? I will say. Well, just another topic, but he was probably there for my daughter since I moved in and
Right.
been with him, because that's only been her father figure.
Right.
Her father came out of her life and decided to come in later. That's a whole different story.
Mhm.
But that's been her papa for about many,
Right.
many over a decade.
Right.
But moving along, I think you've always been good to all the kids that
Right.
came
Well, that
along
I will.
into your life.
I will say this.
Yeah.
I actually miss the kids, man. Even when when
It
things didn't work
sucks.
out, I love
Yeah.
the kids. Actually, what kept me going with
You know,
some of
it's
my
sad.
relationships. Yeah, it's sad,
Because they
and I
you
will
know-
always love those kids.
No,
They
I
may not
know.
even. There's kids that I've been around, and if they're watching this, just know I've always thought about you. I've always,
Aw.
you know, hoped for the best for you guys. I was
Yeah.
there
Yeah,
when they didn't
absolutely.
have anybody. I was there when when there wasn't a male figure in the family.
Exactly. And yeah.
Yeah, you know,
That's why I tell
it's
you,
emotional. I ain't gonna lie.
King Cholo
Yeah.
came in when my kids needed him, and
Yeah.
I would not trade him for the world.
Right, right.
And you know what's crazy? They say, you know how you were saying, going back to you saying how you compared every woman to what you saw around growing up,
Right.
how the women were,
Right.
right?
Mhm.
It's funny because when I met King Cholo, he's 99.9% my dad.
Oh,
even the kids,
exactly. I knew that too.
oh, even the kids are like, oh my God,
Yeah.
he acts just like grandpa.
Right.
I'm like, I know.
Right.
They're all, and they always say you end up with someone that's your dad's.
Well, my daughter,
Disney
my older sister always says, Brianna married her dad. Like, because Frankie's a lot like me, supposedly.
Yes,
Yeah, supposedly. I don't know.
is.
I don't know
You
yet.
I can
I'm going to
see-
find out. I'm going to find
Wait,
out.
wait, I can see that. I can see
Yeah.
that. I can see
Yeah.
that. I can
Yeah.
totally see that.
Yeah. And
But
shout
that's
out
crazy.
to my grand dog.
Oh, again, the dog. You know what? Tell everybody you got a new grand dog.
Yes, I got a new grand dog. I think we mentioned in the last episode,
Yeah.
but yes.
He's getting closer to having a grandbaby. Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet. No.
It's in the works, maybe.
No, I'm too young to be a grandfather, but I'll be a grand
He's a
dog.
grand dog right now. Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Like going back to the whole thing we were talking about.
Dating over 40.
Yes, my God.
You had some experiences, but I'm in the mix right now, Norma.
I know you are.
It is, and I don't mean this, I mean this on women and men's side, not just for men. And every woman and a man will agree with me, dating at this age is fucking horrible.
I know.
Everybody
so
has some shit.
So what do you do? Do you go on dating sites?
Yeah, so I'm currently on a dating site.
Okay, what dating sites are you on? I don't know because I just know dating
There's
sites.
a lot of them.
I know, but
the
what I'm
standard
saying,
ones.
I don't know what they are because I've never gone on them. I've been with him, and after us, it's been years.
Yeah, there's like what Hinge, of course, Tinder,
Hinge,
but
Tinder, and
I think there's a what is the other one? Like coffee meets bagel or something.
what
I
the
don't know. It's
fuck?
all
Coffee be bagel?
I don't know, some shit like that, dude.
They
I
need
don't.
to think of something more interesting.
To be honest, dude, look, and
you know
again,
what? Maybe we should think of something, and we should maybe.
we
put it-
should.
They need to think of something
I
more
want-
like
okay.
seductive, like
No,
more
no, no, no.
like.
I want a dating site that does not allow filters.
Oh shit! Like a raw.
Men stand
like,
up.
Wait,
Stand up,
like
men.
Raw, like a raw type of.
Yes.
Don't like no shit, no raw. It's all raw, like
Yes.
fucking no filter.
I'm not saying that, like, you know, I use filters on my shit too, but I mean, like, let's not go overboard. Like, let's not go like, you know, a painting and shit. Like,
Wait,
so
wait.
when you meet a person, I will tell you this though. I have met a very nice woman on a dating site.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she was very nice. So I'm not saying it's all bad, you
It's
know.
just not your cup of tea
No, it's just
or your cup of.
we'll see.
coffee
I know
or your
we'll
cup
see.
of
We'll see.
beer or
There
your
there is
fucking
there is
glass.
a distance issue. It's like
Okay.
a long distance type thing. So, you know, but I'm very happy I met her. She's very nice. So there is good things on the sites. But I have noticed on those sites is that there's so much fucking filters that women use.
Well,
we
so
don't
you're
want to
saying
see
you're gonna
that.
get catfished.
Well, it's like
You could get catfished.
you can. You go there, you see that, oh man, this chick's hot. Like, cool, you know, that's
And
not
then
all.
you see her in person.
You're like, God damn. What the
like
fuck?
Friday, like Friday, he's like, I look like Janet Jackson.
More
And she
like Freddie
comes out,
Jackson.
Freddie Jackson.
And I'm not saying I'm no fucking model myself. Like, I get it, but it's like, don't lie.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, if you're on a dating website, women, trust me, a man will probably pick you over, like, with normal, natural pictures than they would a super,
You guys heard it here first.
super duper. I'm just being
Women,
honest.
If you are on a dating app, please do not put filters. More natural because the men will swipe.
Yes, and we will know because when we show up, we're
See?
like,
You're getting a man's point of view. That's good that you're saying that because, you know, there's a lot of women that are over here filtering their shit.
Right.
I'm sorry. I will filter some of my pictures
I
because I
filter
like
my
the
shit.
filter.
I'm
you know?
old.
But sometimes I won't. But yeah.
but not on the the sites.
No,
I
the
I do
dating sites-
good lighting though. I will say good sunlight.
Okay, good lighting, ladies, and good
You know,
angles, but
yeah.
do not filter your shit because
Yeah.
men like him that are a good man, someone's missing out.
Well-
They don't like their filtered pictures on dating apps.
It's as equal as to a man goes, and tell me if this example is wrong, because I don't mean to
Alright,
be
alright,
like
alright.
all this is all women think about.
Okay.
But if I was in a suit and I'm posing by a car, you know,
That's not yours.
yeah, it's
Okay.
like the same. And then I show up in a fucking hoopty, you know,
And a
like,
fucking Pinto.
yeah, a Pinto. It's like, what happened to your Ferrari that you were posing in front of in your thing? So that's the equal too, is what I'm saying.
Talking about-
Not saying that everybody's materialistic, but you know what I'm saying.
You know what they were? I saw something on Instagram. I was scrolling. They said men that have sports cars have small penises.
Well, I don't have a sports car.
No, I'm just saying they were saying that. I was thinking about that. If you're all roll up in a Ferrari, I'm like, oh, those men have small penises. That's what they were saying.
That's probably true. It probably is true. I
You
mean,
know, the internet. That's another episode. We're gonna talk about when our era did not have that shit.
No, you're right.
But see, our era has fucking dating apps.
But that is why,
didn't
right.
have
But
dating
that's
apps
why
either.
I do also think that the generation that is stuck in the single thing right now, whatever, we're on dating sites, we're caught in fuck, dude, like technology and we were raised not on kind of technology, but not like technology now.
And our shit was fun. I'm sorry. We had pagers. We had fucking, the way we knew about parties were flyers.
And all that shit.
Yes.
But now it's the day of the technology where women, again, I'm saying women because I am a straight man.
Yes.
I don't want to be misconstrued because
you're not.
I'm a straight man and I date women. That's why I'm saying this.
Yes.
So women that I've dated, they will use the internet as to just get what they like. Let's see how many guys like me. That's what I've seen because
So
they put up.
You mean when they're posting a picture, and they don't put it like private, they put it public. They're trying to post to see how much shit they get in.
Right, but even with their dating sites, what I'm saying is that
their dating sites.
I feel like they only want to see how many guys want
they attract.
Yeah, because when
For
I
attention, you mean?
yeah attention, and then when I
seekers.
if you try to ask them out on a date, they don't do it. It's like, so are you just on here just for an ego boost? Get
or
off
they're
this
dating,
shit.
but they're not sure, so they left their picture up.
No, so they
No, because some do.
What do you mean?
Meaning they're not available anymore because they're kind of dating someone.
Oh,
but
I
they
see what
left
you're
their
saying.
picture on there, like you.
Well, that okay. Hold on.
That happens, right?
I didn't realize that. I stand corrected then. But my experience is that they will be women on the dating site, and I will be interested, whatever, and they will interest back, but they don't want to go on a date. And I'm like, what the fuck do you even on here for then? I'm not trying to like get married to you. Let's just go meet up, have some coffee, say hello, see how it happens.
Have a couple tacos on a Taco Tuesday. I just
I
feel
don't
these
get it.
fucking women
It
are
is what
so
it is.
stuck on their shit. Like,
I don't
come
know.
on, get your ass out there and just fucking go on a fucking taco date. Like, you don't have
Right.
to go fuck him. Like, come on.
Unless that's what she's out
tough.
for.
You're in a fucked up situation.
It is a little tough, man. I ain't gonna
But
lie.
you know what? I just feel that you're gonna find someone when the Lord, good Lord, Jesus Lord, is gonna just put it in front of you when you least expect it.
You know what? And I've learned to just be like, you know what?
Because you're a good man, and you know what? There's a lot of there's someone out there wishing for you, and you're wishing for them.
I appreciate that.
You just got to do the work. You just got to
Right.
stay away from all the negativity. Start working on your Zen and do some meditation.
Well, I'm definitely in a place in my life now where I'm like, you know what? I'm here. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm doing a podcast now. I
Yeah.
got great friends. I got great
Yeah.
family that loves me.
Absolutely, yeah.
Vice versa.
Yep.
It happens, dude. You know what I'm saying?
You
It's
know
all
what?
good.
We're gonna enjoy life. Cheers. We're gonna enjoy life. And
Well, you just watch, Norma. I'm about to get better looking overnight because it's podcast. All of a sudden, my dating site's like, boom, let's all go on a date. What
so
the fuck?
comment under there if you're single and want to date with him. We will get you more information.
Stupid.
We're gonna put you out there like
I'm
a
shy
little,
too, though.
like
I'm
a
not.
little hoe bag.
Yeah. Fucking my DMs are blowing up now, and I don't know what the fuck's going on. No, I'm just kidding.
You never know.
Nah, I'm good.
You never know.
I'm taking it slow, but
So, do you recommend anybody in your age to date?
what do you mean?
Just to use it? Do you suggest these dating sites?
Well, I've met a lot of people who have.
Because there's nothing out there to do.
No, there's not. And the
Where you gonna
COVID
meet
shit, where can you
You're
go?
gonna go to church?
I mean, church is cool, I guess, but
Okay.
I don't know if I'm the right person for that. I am spiritual. I do believe in God,
Yeah,
all that
absolutely.
type of stuff, you know.
But I'm just saying, like, you're gonna go to a bar, you're gonna go eat at Chili's, you're gonna go to the mall. I mean,
well,
honestly,
even at the bar,
have you ever heard about going to the grocery store and meeting them in the meat department or in the
I've heard about
vegetable-
that, but I feel like if I walk up to a woman in the grocery store, she's like, "Oh my God, this is weird." Like, I feel like they're gonna be like freaked out.
What about the gym?
Gym, they don't want to talk to you at the gym.
'Cause
Women do not.
They feel like it's a fucking meat market. That's why.
I get it. They're there to work out. So I don't want to, and I also don't want to be that guy who's like, oh my God, he's talking to me. I'm trying to fucking work out.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, ladies? Where the fuck do we talk to you then? I mean, you go on the dating site, like, you know, it's just for them to whatever. You go on Instagram. Well, that's just there for, and don't get me wrong. If I was a hot chick, I'm probably going to get that. I'm going to get some of that too.
But think about it. If you're a hot chick, you get it all the time. You get guys on you all the time.
Right.
So you get to that point where you're
But
like,
but I feel like the hot, you know what really irks me? God, now we're really getting real.
okay, what irks you?
What irks me is that when you got this, literally, she's a 10. She's a 10,
Okay,
right?
okay.
On Instagram. And then, you know, you follow them, whatever. Single guys like me, we follow them. And then they say some stupid thing like during Valentine's Day.
Okay.
Oh my God, I'm single. I wish. Shut the fuck up.
Because they could have someone, but they're
Dude, you
being
can get any
fucking
guy you want, but
stupid.
when I'm single, stop it. Stop, 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 stop. Stop. Stop this shit. Stop.
You heard it here.
Stop it. We all know you're full of shit. You are fine as fuck.
You probably got DMs like crazy.
You got DMs you haven't opened from fucking 5 years ago. Guys trying to hit you up, basketball players, football players, but your ass is over on Instagram. Ooh, I can't get a date. Shut
You know what? I would
the
agree
hell
with
up.
you. I'm thinking the same thing. You know what? These bitches
Stop
can be that
it.
way. You know, because they're all into themselves.
Right. King Cholo, could I get another drink? Sorry.
Yeah.
We on one now.
No, you're on one. No, I get it. I'm not out there to do all this
Right.
fucking shit, and I don't even think I have any single friends.
Again, I just want to say, you know, if I was some model guy that had a 6-pack and whatever, maybe I would be enjoying
We
that
don't know
type
what
of.
they're feeling, what they're thinking. So a lot of them being that popular, maybe they got money, they're modeling.
Right.
People just use them for clout, so they're probably being careful. So we have to think of their side of the story too.
Right.
So I'm gonna protect her just a bit.
No, and I think you're good.
Because
Again, I'm just a guy saying my point of view.
yeah,
because I date women.
she may actually be
Right.
like, you know what, every man that I've met has wanted me for just clout or just use
Or sex,
me,
yeah.
right?
I'm just
So,
a
but that was funny what you said.
Yeah.
I gave you a little bit of credit there,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Protecting her, she probably is in that perspective being used.
right.
So who
So,
knows?
I get
again,
it. Yeah.
but anyway, so talking here about dating after 40, it's tough.
It's very tough.
Well, I do wish you the best.
Thank you so much.
I just think the next time you need to put her under a lie detector test, some therapy, get us to really
Thank you.
interview her, me and your sisters, make sure she passes our test and the lie detector test
Yeah.
first. Because that shit, because you know what's
No,
funny?
You're right.
It's hard.
Right.
And we've been through all the shit with you.
We
But
have.
you know
Wait,
what?
I could be a freaking reality show.
Yeah.
No, but I want to get out of that shit, man. I'm good. I learned my lessons, and I'm out
You know
here
what? You
just trying to
will.
be good.
And again,
But-
anybody that's dating after 40, 35, 40, I give it up to you because it's
Hang
not
in there.
easy.
It will happen for us.
Yes, it will.
Yeah.
But thank you again for listening to episode 3 of Raw
No,
Opinions.
that's
Stay
episode
tuned.
2.
Oh, sorry. I'm going ahead. Oh my God. Let me start over. Oh my God.
Yeah, we're already.
Oh, because you know what? We
Episode
were talking
3.
about 3 because we
Yes.
have something else coming up for you for 3. So
3.
stay tuned. So thank you again for listening to episode 2. Number 2. Don't listen to me. I was ahead of the game. We're excited. That's why. Are you
Yeah.
excited?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. We're excited.
Good episode, Norma.
Good
I
episode.
love it.
Thank you. Thank you again, everybody, for listening. And again, you
Follow us.
follow us on all of the tags down
Yes,
there below.
our Raw Opinions Instagram page. Show us some love. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
show
saying?
us some love.
Tell us what you thought. If you had any experience
Yes.
dating and all that shit. You know,
Yes.
so
And
we can
don't be
talk
a
about.
hater. We love the haters, but click. Love ya.
Love y'all.